Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Apostasy, noun, a total departure from one's religion, principles, party, movement, etc. Defection, renunciation. Odometer, noun, an instrument for measuring the distance traveled. Let's not fall into this apostasy of losing our zeal and our faith. The members didn't quite faint over my apostasy, but the shock was palpable. Apostasy, and especially high-profile apostasy, tends to be met with penalties. These, being despised in their apostasy, do proclaim their destruction from God to be rightly deserved. But exhort one another daily, in order to prevent unbelief and apostasy. Ignorance of the righteousness of God hath been another spring of this apostasy. Signing welfare reform was Bill Clinton's greatest act of apostasy from the vantage point of the anti-reform liberal Democrats. He was not immune to the politics of apostasy, and it is no surprise to find that elements of his story seem like convenient fictions. Our political condition is directly related to the apostasy of the church. The Bible tells us that there will be a great apostasy in the last days, but to see it start to happen is incredibly sad. What is the most awful, despicable, low-down thing a person can do? Apostasy, of course. One of the main reasons that the church is in free fall into apostasy is that a host of pastors and church members took your advice. Fill your gas tank and then reset the trip odometer to 0. When you fill the tank again, write down the number of gallons of gas needed and the mileage on the trip odometer. Your speedometer and odometer will give false readings if they aren't recalibrated. Tire size affects various computer control functions like anti-lock brakes, traction and stability controls, speedometer and odometer. Based on your odometer, how many miles are you actually traveling per year at the moment? These reports will show any reported accidents, a salvage title, odometer fraud, and flood damage. It now has 55,000 miles on the odometer and runs like a well-oiled machine. Mayan calendar is actually circular and never ends. It simply rolls over like an odometer. Mileage problems could indicate that the odometer has been tampered with at some point in the past. The distances were measured with both the leaf strip odometer, GPS coordinates, and Google Maps measurements. We compared the odometer reading on the work order against what it read when we impounded his car. Our skin registers sun exposure like a car's odometer registers miles. There is no turning back. The tachometer and odometer are in a nacelle near the driver.